looks like we're live, and today we're going to be stretching, showing some restorative love to our bodies. We've been working out, going hard all week, so let's stretch. I'll wait for a few people to get here and then we'll get started. So you'll need your mat, you'll need some water, maybe a towel, and remember to hydrate when you need it. So I'm not a yoga instructor, but we've all have done yoga at some point, and I'm just going to go through some of the basic moves that I know and just include some basic stretching moves. Come down to your mat and go ahead and have a seat. So we're not exercising today, although yoga can be challenging. We just want to sit and breathe breath into the body. Sit up tall first. And thank you for joining me. We're all in this together. So welcome. Today is our stretching hour. Let's go ahead and move into a child's pose. And focus on your breath. Breathe breath into your muscles. Press back. And move forward into a cat-cow, just pressing your back up gently. And holding it for 5 or so breaths. And then release, cat-cow. And breathe. And press back up. We'll do this for 5 rounds. Go at your own pace. Only you know what's good for your body, what's best for your body. And release. And breathe. One more. Push back into your child's pose and stay there for 8 counts or 5 or so breaths. Back into your cat-cow, stretch up, hold it, and release. Continuing to breathe breath into the body. And release. How about 3 more rounds at your own pace? And last round. Push back into your child's pose again. Hold it for 8 count or 5 or so breaths. Now come into a garland pose here. Feet together, low squat, and use your elbows to open up your hips. Showing our bodies some love. One of my favorite instructors told me many, many years ago, about well over 10 years ago, that you should be doing something restorative for your body at least once to twice a week. And like I said last round, I'm not sure if she gave me options back then, but options include sitting in your jacuzzi, doing yoga. Go ahead and have a seat on your mat. Pilates. Just having a stretching hour on your own. Self-massage. Self-massage, you can massage with your hands, you can massage with a foam roller, you can get a massage, or you can use a handheld massager. And also I use my cycling stationary bike to really like loosen up the joints. So I like my cycle class as well, and I feel like that's restorative. Reach towards your feet and hold it and relax for about 5 breaths. Sit up tall, reach up, and then reach for your feet again. Got 3 more rounds. If you're just joining me, this is our stretching hour. I'm doing some yoga style moves. Reach towards your feet. And 1 more. To your garland pose and work on opening your hips in a low squat position. Heels are together here, and I'm pressing my hips open using my prayer hands here. So if I have my time to make it to yoga, I always thank my yoga instructor, and I tell her, this is like ice cream for me, yoga is, when I actually get to do it. It's a treat. Come on up and mountain pose. Stretch long from the fingertips. Keep your neck neutral here. Shoulders down. And breathe. Go ahead and dive down. Hanging like a rag doll. Hold on to your elbows here. Relax your neck. Come up, back to mountain pose, stretch long, feel your feet be grounded into the floor, many yoga instructors would say, feel how you're grounded into the earth. And breathe. Go ahead and dive forward. And come into tabletop. Tabletop, you have your hands on your shins, and your back is like a table. Then touch the floor. Let your head hang like a rag doll. Come into tabletop again, and breathe. And go towards the floor. And how about 2 more of these? Just let all of the stress go. Be in the moment. Come on up. And into your mountain pose. Feel strong. Feel tall. And let's go ahead and sway like a tree. And continue to breathe breath into your body. And let's take this down to the floor. And let's brush the mat here. Mobility for your back. And breathe. How about 2 more rounds? Bring us back to mountain pose. Stand tall. Keep breathing. And sway like a tree. Just let the stress go in your shoulders. So I ask my clients when we're stretching, where do they find peace? Here we live in Colorado. We have the mountains. I have a client who tells me he finds his peace at the top of the mountain. And he just sits there. So while we're stretching, or anytime you're stretching, find your peace. Be in the moment. We're always thinking about what's coming next. All right, bring your shoulders down. Roll them one way, about 6 to 8 times. And the other way. I feel the stress releasing from my shoulders. I hope you do too. Come down into your garland pose again. Open your hips. You should feel that you have a little bit more flexibility this round. Have a seat on your mat. In your butterfly pose, let's just pump the legs, pump the wings. And today with my client this morning, I was talking about how the butterfly goes through a transformation. We were listening to the birds chirp outside the window and noticing that they were chirping. In Colorado, we have long winters, and we don't hear the little sweet sounds of the chirp, 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 chirp. And so I started talking about how we were going through a transformation, just like like a butterfly. And we were moaning and groaning as we were trying to stretch it out after working out. And we don't know if it's discomfort or if the butterfly experiences discomfort as they change, just as we change when we're going through a transformation. All right, keep butterflying your legs. This helps pump synovial fluid into your joints. Ooh, and breathe into your hips. Thank you for joining me. Today we're stretching. Today we're showing our body some love. So now what we're going to do is a 90-90 hip switch here. So first push back. Your hands can be on the floor. And you want to press your glutes forward and stretch out your hip flexors right here. Go ahead and switch and press forward. Switch. Make sure you're feeling it right here, that you're really pressing forward with your glute. Opening up the hip flexors. For women, it's really important that we pay attention to our hips, that we stretch them out. And keep your mind relaxed. Be in the moment. How about 2 more rounds? Good job, team. Good job showing up for you. Last round here. And we'll come back to it. And the other side. Now, I'd like you to push back into your child's pose. But this time, push back with your elbows, like this. Stretching under your arms. Okay, let's do a yoga flow. Okay, we're going to do the one that everybody knows. We go down into a chaturanga and end in the downward dog. So here, walk yourself out on your mat. And it's chaturanga is like a low plank. Then we scoop under here with our hips on the floor. Push back, curl your toes under, push back into downward dog. And hold. Go ahead and walk it back. Stand, mountain pose. Part your feet here. And go ahead and go to tabletop. Let your head hang. Go to the floor. Back to tabletop. To the floor. 3 more rounds. One more. All right, chaturanga to downward dog. Hands up first, bring them down. Walk. Lower. Scoop under. Hold here. Push back, downward dog. Here. Lower. Hold. Push back. Curl your toes under. Got 2 more. Lower. This opens your chest. Also feel the stretch in your abdomen. Go ahead and push back. Curl your toes under. Downward dog. Come down into your child's pose. Push back with your elbows on the mat. Stretching your underarms. Okay, come back to your butterflies. Thinking about maybe the world's transformation, our reset on the earth. Flap your wings here. Think about how much we've pulled back on the pollution. A lot less pollution with a lot less traffic out there, right? I haven't refilled my fuel tank since I left work on the 12th of March. Go ahead and make yourself now into a potato bug. I don't know what you guys used to call them, but we call them potato bugs. Or you can make yourself into a knot. I want you to hold yourself tight and tuck your head in and press your back out. right, back to your butterfly. Flap, flap, flap. I find that in my knot, I'm doing about 5 breaths. Find that place of calm for you. And one more. Now, back into your potato bug or knot, and tuck your head in and press your spine out. And hold. Okay, let's go to the 90-90 hip switch again. So 90-90 in the front here, both legs. You want to lean back. And then you'll be able to press your hip forward. Push your glute forward. And it helps to have this foot in your thigh. If you're feeling anything in your knee, you shouldn't be. Hold and breathe. Oh, it feels much better the second time around. Another side, team. Push, push, push with your glute. Push your hip forward, stretching right here. So today we're just stretching. If you're just joining me, we're showing some restorative love to our bodies. Another round here. We do a lot of squats. Let's stretch out those hip flexors. I know I'm going to feel so good going into the weekend after doing all of this stretching. And it really is like ice cream to me. Yoga is such a treat. Makes you feel so good after. Or just having this relaxing, calming music. Maybe it reminds you of getting a massage or something. Let's go ahead and sit and reach. Reach towards the feet and just relax. Tuck your head in towards your knees. That was about 5 breaths. Reach up and reach towards your feet again. Hold down for 5 breaths. How about 2 more? And reach and head towards the knees. One more. Reach up high. Each time you reach, you should be able to reach a little further. some figure fours with our legs. So go ahead and lie back. Let's go ahead and lie back. I think it's called Savasana. And it just feels good to lie flat on your back and be aware of your back and how it's connecting with the floor, and just relax. And look up, relax your toes, relax your feet. Move to your side. And relax. Now go ahead and rotate your upper body the other way. Open up. Other way, switch your hips. Relax over on this side first. Rotate your upper body in the opposite direction. Now go ahead and let's go with a figure four. Ankle to knee here first and pull it down. Hold. You can push your hip out. One leg up. And you can, if you're comfortable, try to hold on to your calf here and continually open your hip. Continue to open your hip. Lay down. Push your hip out again. Other side, ankle to knee. Press your hip out. Never do anything that you know you shouldn't do or that your doctor has told you not to do. Only do what's best for you. Go ahead and lift that other leg. See if you can hold on to your calf while continuing to press your hip out on the other side. Lay down, press your hip out. Go back to lying on your back. And relax. Bring yourself into that knot again. Tuck your head in. like to press my hip down. Good job taking care of you, showing up for you. Other side. Child's pose. Pushing back with our elbows again. How about one arm under the other, shoulder stretch, and roll back on your shoulder here. Another side, and I'm also resting my head on the mat. We're not in the gym, so it's your mat. You can put your head on it. And other side. One more, other side. Okay, let's take this up to our mountain pose. Woo. Your neck should be neutral. Always just look forward. I caught myself looking up. Just go ahead for a forward fold again. Table. And release. Table. And ragdoll. Let's go ahead and do a standing hamstring stretch. Take one leg out on your heel, tip back, and reach towards the floor. Really press your hip and your glute back. And other side. Be sure to relax your neck in this. Just let your head hang. Let's do 2 more rounds. And breathe. And reach. And last one. Back to mountain pose. Woo. Relax here. Shoulders away from the ears. Shoulders down. Release any tension you have left in your shoulders and sway like a tree. And breathe. Now back to your mountain pose. Grab one wrist and go ahead and pull over to the side. You can even relax your head on your arm here, your lower arm. Shake it out. Roll your shoulders. Other side, mountain pose. Breathe. Go ahead and get a hold of your wrist here. And over. Let's brush our mat. Sweep the mat. One more. Oh, let's go back to that standing hamstring stretch again. One leg out, tip far back, so that you're feeling the stretch all the way in your glute and your low back, and reach. And other side. Stand to your mountain pose. Breathe. Grab your wrist and go over and bend to the side. Stretch your obliques, your ribs, your whole side body. And other side. Grab your hands behind your back, lift your chest, and slightly look up. Opening your chest, opening your interior delts, the front of your shoulders. Okay, let's go through some neck stretches. Only do what's best for you. But here you can hold your hands in the back, give it a little tug, and then take your ear towards your right shoulder and relax. We're stretching this part of the neck. And shake it. And let's see. Go ahead and grab behind your back again and take your ear to the opposite shoulder gently. And find that comfortable stretch and hold it. You can even tug it to the opposite direction a little bit. And then you must just relax. I always say if you don't relax, your muscles won't. So really relax. If you're sitting at a desk all day, this is really good for that. Roll your shoulders one way. Woo! Time goes by when you're having fun, right? And the other way. And before we do more neck stretching, let's go ahead into a chair pose. I find that this really stretches out the side of the hips. So what you want to do is, let's see, chair pose, ankle to knee, come down with prayer hands. Let's go this way. Child's pose and step it. So now you see, ankle to knee, other side. Triangle pose. Stance wide here and take your palm down towards the instep of your shoe, or it can even go down to your shoe. Then you want to rotate the upper body forward, hands in line with your shoulder here, and feel how it stretches your hip. It stretches your hamstrings here too. A lot of times for my neck, if I'm looking forward in this pose, it bothers it, or if I look up, some people look up, it bothers it, but I need to just turn my head down and it feels much better to me. Go ahead and sweep your mat and then we'll go over to the other side. Sweep maybe 4 times. Triangle pose the other side. And put your head in the position that's best for you. And sweep. And other side, triangle pose. And rotate forward here. Go ahead, take your hands to the floor in this wide stance, and then you can reach back. And then if you want to, you can take your head to the floor. And then reach back. I haven't did that one in a long time. It's kind of hard to get there. Woo! And stand. And reach up. And stretch to the side again. Other side. Ragdoll. Widen your stance. Go ahead and take your head to the floor if you can, or just forward fold here. Okay, Okay, looks like I may be still live. I'm not sure. Or I went back live. I got a call. So, let's see if you can get me back here. If not, we will end it right there if you can't see me. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see me. Maybe you can. Let's go with a warrior pose here. So you want your foot turned out in the back, lean forward here, and then straighten out your arms, and your head should go in line with your arms. So I'm doing a warrior pose. And peaceful warrior, arm goes back.